The first week in March means a lot of things to a lot of people. The birds are chirping again, the weather is warmer again, and for the people who call Georgetown, South Carolina home, it means it's time for baseball again. For 34 years, the best baseball teams that the state has to offer make their way to a quiet little town known for its production of steel, paper, and hospitality. But since 1991, it's known for hosting the greatest showcase of baseball talent in the Palmetto State. The International Paper Baseball Classic was the brainchild of a Hall of Fame coach, Mike Johnson, with the idea of preparing teams for the playoffs as early as possible. The idea came to life with 4 teams participating in the first IP Classic. As the popularity of the tournament grew, so did the number of teams. Now, if you want to see 16 baseball games in a 4-day span, there is no greater place to see it than 1600 Emanuel Street in Georgetown, Mike Johnson Park, the most iconic park in the state. Known for its unusual dimensions, its beautiful live oaks, the old football bleachers, the manual scoreboard, the red chairs, Mr. Bojangles, Dad's Corner, the Winyard Bay Cafe, and home to the greatest games of wall ball and cup ball the world has ever seen. The tournament has birthed 32 state champions, multiple College World Series champions.
To Wingo again, home for 1, back to first, double play! Scott Wingo!
93 Major League Baseball draft picks, including 11 that were selected in the first round. For 34 years, International Paper was the title sponsor. On October 31st, 2024, some of the most surprising and devastating news in the city's history was delivered.
And after 80 years of steam in the night sky and sweaty hands on a cold day, it's shutting its doors.
News that the mill would be closing, and with it the loss of over 700 jobs. For 88 years, International Paper was a fixture in the community. You could smell it before you could see it. You could see it from almost everywhere in town, but unfortunately, we will never see it running again. While families scrambled to find employment, another much smaller, less important problem arose. The tournament that attracted hundreds of people per year to Georgetown needed a new sponsor. In 1980, Dotson was expanding its footprint across the Southeast. They reached out to a businessman in Charlotte, North Carolina named Jim English. He was awarded the opportunity to own an automobile dealership in Virginia or South Carolina. Being that he was born in South Carolina, he said, "I'll take the one in South Carolina. Where is it?" The answer, Georgetown. Jim moved his family from Charlotte to Georgetown, and Coastal Dotson was born. Jim lived in Georgetown for only 10 years before his sudden passing, but he was well known for a few things: his positivity, hospitality, generosity, his love for his family, and his love for the Georgetown Bulldogs. He was affectionately known as Mr. Bulldog. Jim moved to Georgetown with nothing but an opportunity and a positive attitude, and the city of Georgetown responded. They took him in and loved him as their own. 44 years later, Coastal Nissan Chevrolet Cadillac is still here and is growing. Jim's kids and grandkids are some of the nearly 100 people that are employed there. In 1980, when Jim's family needed help, Georgetown was there. Now Georgetown needs help, and Jim's family is there. It is with great pride and honor that this baseball tournament not only won't be going away, but it will thrive and live on forever as part of the fabric of this great town. We can never do enough to thank International Paper for their generosity for over 34 years. But to begin year 35, we are pleased to welcome Coastal, Nissan, Chevrolet, and Cadillac as our new title sponsor. Same town, same park, same history, new name, new chapter. Welcome to the first weekend in March. Welcome to Mike Johnson Park.
Welcome to the Classic.